smokers to start the day. I am so fired up. Not gonna lie, kind of have the guns out too. Um, Zaretsky, how are we feeling? How's that bagel you just finished?
I didn't finish a bagel, but is my mic good? Are we echoing?
Your mic is perfectly good right now, and
Okay.
if it has an issue, I will let you know. But how's that coffee then? Let me try again.
The coffee is good. The coffee is definitely good this morning. I think it's working so far. That's good. That's good. I haven't eaten anything yet, which is okay. But we're good. We're good. It's Sunday, it's Father's Day, it's good vibes.
Correct. It's good vibes, and that's all we care about, right? That's it.
Yeah. I also care about the Oilers not winning the Stanley Cup. Very, very happy about that. When you're seeing this, the series will be over, regardless of how many games it goes, and the Oilers are not Stanley Cup champions. I'm being very bold about this because I'm so confident that they don't have a chance. They really don't. They didn't have a chance when it was 2-1 in the series. They got lucky. The Oilers got lucky that it was 2-2. They didn't even look like a hockey team last night. Honestly, they looked like a junior B team that plays at the Ice House in Hackensack. It's sad that people thought this team actually has what it takes to win the Stanley Cup. Juan, you have any thoughts before we move on from that topic?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely shows an advice to everyone out there to definitely have eat something before you have a podcast because it's crazy the take you just said. But
it's not crazy.
No, it is. It is. And I've been through this rigmarole with you, so I'm not reacting crazy because it's just Ethan Zaretsky at this point. But yeah, man, I mean, they got Davo, and then we're gonna fight back in Game 6, and let's see if we can bring it back to Edmonton. I think that'd be a cool road trip. You and I go to Alberta, or what?
Never. I would never go to Edmonton.
Why?
It's just the remote bumble nowhere. They got nothing else other than Oilers hockey, and if you're going in the summer, there's gonna be a lot of sad Oiler fans there because they can't win a cup. They haven't.
But Davo can't get it done, bro.
Listen,
Davo's playing lights out.
And you know what that makes me happy because it further proves the point that the Stanley Cup is the hardest trophy to win in sports, and it takes a full team. It takes every single player. It takes everyone up to the backup goalie. Last night, the player of the game in the Panthers locker room was the backup goalie. He hasn't seen ice time since October, and he got the player of the game from the locker room last night. What does that say?
That says that he loves Sheets when he's on the road and stops and gets food.
He probably does.
Because he's nails. Essentially, he's nails.
Yeah, he was actually a Devil, too. So he's going to win a cup, and he was a New Jersey Devil, and that just makes me more...
And by transitive property, because the New York Port Authority line to New York City to New Jersey, basically 1994, is a real thing. Got you. Now, transitioning off from hockey, I want to get into some interesting stuff, man. There's been a lot going on, and I don't want to get too much into it, but I just want to send out our condolences, and not even condolences, just thinking about those that are affected right now, what's going on in Los Angeles. Obviously, with the riots and everything, that's a whole different subject, but I just want to shed light for those because it is definitely scary what's going on in these times of the world. But I think what Ethan and I would say, and I'm not trying to speak for Ethan, but the reality is these events like this, these are the times we need to find opportunity to how do we get closer. It's easy for me to say that, right? Because I'm not in the woodworks or I'm not in the day-to-day of trying to fight for whatever's going on, but I think it's important that we find ways to come together instead of divide because it's just so divided right now. And yeah, bro, what do you got to say on that? And before we get to the next thing,
what I have to say to that is, well, I don't really know. I can't really speak on Juwan's behalf because I'm not in the vicinity of what's going on. But I will say is that everyone in this world, like this world is divided. Like we were born into a divided world. It's always going to be divided. There are always going to be people that don't agree with what you say. They don't see the same visions that you say. They're not the same religion as you or whatever it is. Like, people don't like each other. That's just what it is. And people are always going to stand by what they believe in and what they like. And the most important thing to think about when you encounter these day-to-day things, like, you just got to stay positive. You got to find light in the darkness, and if you're able to do that, then you're going to have a great life. Don't get so caught up in what is going on around you. Focus on yourself and your life. That's what I'll say.
Bang. And that's our public statement for from the Unstructured podcast. Now,
Need it.
getting into more the positive light on that
Yeah.
note, I hit one of those like waves where you just like
Hmm.
is holy cow, Zaretsky. That sandwich chicken cutlet. We talk a lot
Should
about
I
food
show a
on this
picture of
podcast.
it? Should I show a picture of it?
We should. By the way, it was a little bit laggy there, but I think it's
It's
good.
fine. As long as it's not echoing, it's fine.
No, we're chilling on the echo. No, there's no echo on my end. So yeah, I mean, like literally, you want to talk about three things: diabolical, proteined up, and a salad all combined. You know what that equals? Yeah, Zaretsky, we get it. Okay, I'm getting food coma. Those three things, diabolical, and I don't even remember the other two things I just said because I have ADHD. But salad and something else. Next. That's a next. And I haven't said next in a while. So,
You ripped a fat next at the beginning of the episode, so
well, I did, but this is a next in terms of a specific example. We talk a lot about food on this podcast, so I want to transition to Zaretsky. What are your top three favorite? We always do like top three stuff like this. What's your
yeah.
top three favorite recovery essentials? Like if you just worked out or you just went on the like golf for like 18 holes, what are your three recovery essentials? You've never done
Gatorade.
that.
Gatorade.
What type?
You got to get those electrolytes up. Gatorade Zero, lemon lime. That's my go-to. I'd say probably like that sandwich. That sandwich is that is really good. By the way, I'm gonna gatekeep it. I don't even care.
No,
Okay,
gatekeep,
I'm
gatekeep.
gatekeeping. So I got the Gatorade, the sandwich that I just showed, and I'm gonna go with some more liquid. We're gonna go with water because cold water when you're trying to recover is just amazing. I like my liquids, and I love Gatorade.
Pause.
Gatorade and water, other than coffee, are my two favorite liquids. So I'm gonna go with
What's
those.
good with you
And
saying liquid? Like liquid.
yeah,
You ever think of that word?
Is that a trigger word for you?
No, the trigger word for me, honestly, is photosynthesis. Because in order to have photosynthesis, you need liquid called H2O. Um, just putting that out there in
That
case
is
you didn't know that.
yeah. I don't even know. I don't even
Is
know.
that brain rot?
Usually people can't say or talk about their trigger words. I don't know.
Yeah, mine's
Photosynthesis
photosynthesis.
really triggers you that much?
Well, I just love it because of H2O, man. Like,
Yeah.
I just, I
H2O
just,
is beautiful. Water
it
is
is
a
beautiful.
great thing.
Like, have you ever
Shout
just
out.
stared at water and just like watch it like drip, and you're like, wow, that's a beautiful molecule.
No.
Okay, well, I have.
Can't say I've ever done that.
Okay, well, now it's time for you to do that. Go to the nearest lake and just stare at water for 50 minutes.
I
Um,
should.
so, in terms of. Sorry, I had to get that big yawn out. I was like a dragon in Lord of the Rings. Basically, I want to talk about this, man. The world is changing in a lot of ways, and I'm going to give you one example. Not everyone's going to the movies anymore, bro. The new
Bro.
movies is streaming. Like, let's talk about it. Like, streaming is the new Hollywood.
Netflix changed it. It's
Kai Cenat,
Netflix.
Kai Cenat is literally Netflix in the sense of. Can you hear me still?
Yeah. Is there
Okay.
something?
Yeah, I was just
What?
lagging a little bit, but it's fine.
Okay.
Kai Cenat is like the new Netflix. If you think about it, he gives me Jimmy Fallon vibes on streaming. It's like a talk show. He brings on these different guests like Drewski and all these people, and they're doing an act. That's literally, and people watch that, and like 100,000 plus people watch it. Literally just him live like this, doing whatever. And I just want to hear your perspective on this new age of Hollywood where people are not going to AMC anymore. They're going to YouTube and they're going to Twitch.
What I have to say to that is the Twitch gremlins, the people that just sit at home all day and watch Twitch and comment and donate. Like I genuinely don't understand. Like I like it kind of boggles my mind that these guys just have thousands of people sitting on their streams daily and like like Discord mods and like Twitch mods. Like I can't even wrap my head around the fact that these people's lives revolve around Twitch. Like genius. These companies are genius to be able to market and literally grab these people by the brain. They're controlling these people. Like, it's crazy.
500,000 people at one time. Could you imagine?
This guy Kai Cenat can sit at his desk for 10 hours, make like 10, 15, 20 racks by doing nothing.
By the way, it's more than that. Just for context, he made
A
when he had
day.
his
A day.
yes, but ready for this? Mafia-thon. When he did the subathon 30 days, 24/7. Remember when he had like Kevin Hart, Drewski, and all those
No,
people?
I'm not a Twitch gremlin, bro.
Okay, well, listen, you're not a Twitch guy. Listen,
No.
he had a Mafia-thon, all right? On Mafia-thon in November, he brought 700,000 new subscribers. For context, each subscriber is $4. Do that
I
times
think it's actually. I think it's
700,000.
$6. I do
Okay,
go on
$6.
Twitch, by the way, but I
Great,
don't rot my
$6.
brain away all day watching
Okay, ready?
Twitch.
$6 times 700,000. You know how much that is? 3.2 or $4 million in 30 days.
He doesn't
In
get all of
30
it though. The Twitch,
Of course.
Twitch.
Of course,
revenue
it's
is
70-30. 70-30.
still
So he
crazy.
gets 70%. But still, he's making over $1 million in 30 days.
I mean, yeah, he's making a lot of money, but I'm just more focused on the people that actually just sit and watch his stream all day. Like, there's got to be one person out there that waits for his stream every single day and watches just his stream.
Correct.
There's got to be someone out there. If
There is.
if it's you, like, let's get you on the podcast and let's figure out how we can, help you out, because it's a bit insane. But going back to the movies, Juan,
Yeah.
what is your favorite movie of all time?
We've done this before, bro.
Listen. I don't remember. But I need to know.
Okay.
What, like, if you're sitting down and you're showing someone that's never been on Earth before a movie, what movie are you showing them and why?
Great question. Easy answer. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Not even a question.
Okay.
I am a action based seeker. I'm not gonna say thrill seeker. I'm an action seeker, like action movies. Like da 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 ESPN type vibes. So, shout out Travis Pastrana, Action Sports. But yeah, I'm a big Mission Impossible. I have not seen a new movie yet, and I heard it's really good. The final Mission Impossible.
Very good. I
need to go see it. Do not say anything because I'm a Mission Impossible guy. So I don't
If
spoil
you're
it.
a Mission Impossible guy, the movie's been out for a month and you haven't seen it. That's on you.
Yeah, I haven't.
I'm not
been.
gonna say. I'm not gonna spoil it, but that's the one.
Yeah, I've been listening to Chainsmokers for the last month. So shout out Drew and Alex. But yeah, man, that's my favorite movie. Now So we talked about streaming a little bit. You basically, what I took away from that is you just don't believe in Twitch gremlins. That's essentially what I took away from that. You're not into that world. That's like
These guys that stream all day and like they stream for a living, like they're.
If you had to watch a streamer though, for like, if you had to, who would you watch? Would you watch Speed? Would you watch?
I watch the
Castanet?
Bookit streamer. I watch Twitch. I just don't rot all day and like that's the only thing I think about.
You don't get cheese balls on. You don't get cheese ball marks on your shirt.
No, I have it as like background noise when I'm doing other work, important stuff.
Okay,
but I watch the Bookit stream. I watch Bookit Sports, and it's a sports stream. They have 3 different shows, and they're live every day during the week. And I just have it on as background noise. I like listening to their takes. I like listening to.
Oh, so it's a betting thing.
Well, yeah, they do sports gambling, but it's like I enjoy their personalities because I've been following them for a long time. So, and you get to, they do a good job of interacting with the stream. Like this guy Kai Cenat doesn't know anyone in his stream. Like not a single human. He doesn't care about anybody in his stream. All he's doing is trying.
I wouldn't say that. I would not say that.
100%. Other than like the 1 or 2 mods that have been there through it all, he doesn't know anyone in his stream, and he's not interacting with the chat. A lot of these guys make up fake chats.
Zaretsky, you don't watch. Yes, he does interact with the chat. He put on a whole streamer university where he basically brought the smallest streamers possible to give them the greatest opportunity, and they literally have grown tremendously in some people's lives. Like Sholey, KNS from Penn State, have completely changed from it. So I would not say that.
I'm saying when Kai Cenat goes live, right, in his home, in that room, and he has the chat that's going a million miles an hour, not only is he not reading it, he sometimes these guys, they pull out fake chats, like they say something that wasn't said in the chat just to say what they want to say. Like it is crazy. These guys do anything for clout. I'm not in for that, bro. I'm not.
So you think Kai Cenat's a clout chaser?
Absolutely, bro. He's a very good clout chaser. He is an extremely rich. He's genius because he gets these Twitch gremlins. He grabs them by the brain and he basically programs them to watch his stream. It's crazy.
Do you think he uses ChatGPT?
Yes. And Speed is the same way.
Speed just beat Ashton Hall though in a race. You saw that, like NFL.
Dude, no. That is the most brain rotted sentence I've ever heard, bro. I don't know.
Yes, he did.
I'm not saying it didn't happen. I have no idea. Like, Ashton Hall
You
got
didn't know
viral
that
from
Ashton Hall raced against speed. You didn't know that.
no, that's brain rot. That is brain rot. That is brain rot
Why is that
to the
brain rot?
max. To the max.
You didn't see that on any socials.
No. No.
It's
I'm
because you're
not
too
even just, I'm
busy
not even
worried
just
about.
doing this for the
You're
bit.
too busy worried about hockey. That's your problem.
That's not a problem at all. It's not a
It
problem
is.
at all. I've
It
been
is.
loving the
Hockey.
Stanley Cup. I've been
Yeah,
loving the
Stanley.
Cup
Yeah,
finals.
Stanley Cup. Yep.
The best.
1994. Make it
Brad
next year.
Marchand.
Yeah?
Brad Marchand. I love him. I love Brad
Yeah,
Marchand.
that's
I
Glaze.
hated
Yeah,
him
Glaze.
my whole life. My whole life, I hated this guy because he would always just be a pest and a rat, and like he would always get under the other team's skin. But he literally got traded to one of the biggest rivals he's had his whole career, and he's about to win them a Stanley Cup. How do you not love that storyline?
Wait, was he
too
on the
good.
Stanley Cup team last year?
No. Brad Marchand was on the Bruins his entire career. He won a
He
Stanley
just
Cup.
came to Florida?
He won a Stanley Cup in 2011 with the Bruins. He was on there for it's like 15 years plus. He was on the Bruins.
And he's still balling in the NHL and he's that
Yes.
old?
Yes, and his contract expired, and he went to the Florida Panthers, and he's about to win them a Stanley Cup in his first year.
Dude, we're glazing so much hockey. Like, enough.
Okay, what do you want to talk about? Basketball? That series is over too.
No, I don't. No, it's not, bro. It's 2-2. Like, you're ridiculous, bro. We're going to stop talking about sports. You know what we're going to talk about?
Whatever you want to talk
Meditation and mindfulness.
about.
We're going to talk.
I got nothing for you there, bro.
Yes, you do.
I don't be meditating at all.
Zaretsky, I want to do a session where we go to a yoga class or Pilates and we just
Juan, do you want to do something fun?
Yes, that was that. Why is that not fun to you? Here we go. It's gonna be his trading cards. Yeah, that's a fit. Let's do it. Smack it.
Should I try a flavor?
Right now. Pull it out
Alright.
of the box. You don't
What
even need to
flavor
wait.
should I try? What flavor should I try?
We don't do that. The people are already swiping.
All right,
Pick
should I
one.
just like put my hand in there and then try?
Yes, like literally, you're at a crane trying to get a toy.
Cracked
Wait,
pepper.
did you get a big box?
Yeah.
Like filled of? Oh my gosh,
Some of them I've
bro!
already tried already.
Is that a bucket?
No, it's not. But I'm gonna try the cracked pepper. Hold on
Yeah,
a second.
try it. Have you had it before?
No, I haven't had this flavor yet.
All right, try cracked pepper right now. Live review.
Cracked pepper, smacking seeds. All right. I like what they did with the packaging, by the way. They
Yes.
have like a resealable thing. It's fire. All right. Shake it up a little bit. Get the flavor. Get the powder. Got that. Going in the hand. You can't really see. I got the seeds.
You got to put your hand out like this. Yes, there you go.
So you got them.
Cracked pepper. Your eyes lit up. It looks good.
These are spicy. Ooh. These gotta kick you.
You like it or not?
I like them. I do. I don't know if they're my favorite, but they're pretty
Yo,
good.
cinnamon churros the best.
Yeah, it's definitely number one or number two right now. But I still
What's
gotta
the-
try all. I still gotta try all the flavors.
We're literally just brain rotting watching him. This is what they do on stream. We just watch people eat peppers.
Cracked pepper. Ooh, it hit you in the throat. I'll give cracked pepper like a 7-7. I think
Why?
that's fair.
It's low.
Yeah. Well, the backyard barbecue, I give a 9-2. Churros like a high 8. It's like a hot. It's
No,
like
it's a 9. I'm sorry, it's a 9.
No, it's definitely not. I think it's good. The cinnamon churro, like the first flavor you get from the cinnamon churros, like I think it's the best that I've had. But like it doesn't last very long. The backyard
Yeah,
barbecue,
bro.
it lingers.
Yeah.
John, what's your favorite snack? Like if you go to the grocery, you get dropped in the grocery store, and you got to.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Your thing is lagging crazy. Your camera,
Okay,
but it's fine.
well, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. It's just lagging like crazy.
I don't know. I think that's on you, bro, because I see you perfectly.
Money, because I got great connection. I got good muscles too. That you pause.
If you get dropped in the grocery store and you can only pick out one snack, what are you picking?
Chomps. And look, they're right here. Not only do I get chomps, but I also get something like this. You're not ready for this. One of the greatest snacks that mankind has ever created, and I'm gonna do a live review right now.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, yeah, those are goated. Those are good. What flavor you got? Chocolate chip?
Bro, duh.
Well, the blueberry one is gas.
Bro.
How many little bites came in that bag? Like 2, 3?
One,
5,
2, 3,
6.
4. That's it. They
4
do.
total.
Look. That's horrible.
That's a bad beat. I'll be honest, dude. These cracked pepper. I mean, we're just eating. Like at this point, we're just eating. I mean, like we're not even doing a taste test. You haven't even said anything about the little bites. We're just eating at this point. But if you want to see me review another flavor of Smackin, let me know.
We've never ate on the pod, so we're eating now.
Let me know what flavor you want to see me try next of Smackin, and I'll get her another review. I have every single
What
flavor.
code can they use? What code can they use? Discount code.
We don't have a discount code, but Smackin, if you want to give us a discount code, please, we would love to be sponsored. These seeds, like you could see, I fill up a whole water bottle full of seeds. Like I love these things.
That's brain rot.
If you want to, I mean, I will eat backyard barbecue for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It is the best seed ever.
That is disgusting, bro. Like
So
pause.
I'm a sodium soldier.
I want to talk about something.
Let's hear it.
Zaretsky and I have something in the works for September. If you know, you know.
Well, I mean, no one knows except for us. So
I know. Well, that's the key. If you watch our episodes, you remember what we dropped last time, an announcement of where I'm going to be in September. So me and Zaretsky got something in the works while I'm back. That's all I got to say.
Yep. Anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah. I cannot wait to see my boy, Chef Jamie.
There's going to be something special coming with that. I got some news that you don't even know about, so I'm going to gatekeep, but we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a fun time.
Nah.
Early September. We'll just
Correct.
say that. We'll just say things are locked.
Well, we have the date, right? You have the date. We have it locked in.
We don't want to release that.
Oh, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But
that's probably going to be
alert in the coming months.
Just know that there's going to be a lot of content coming out of it. That's all I got to say.
Yes, absolutely.
Zaretsky, what do you think is a cooler thing to do? Go to I've had this debate with someone. Go to the beach or go to the lake and do all lakes. So go to beach and do all beach activities, whether that's walk to boardwalk, whether that's play beach volleyball, go in the water, surf, or go to the lake, wakeboard, do whatever, tubing, whatever.
It's a great question. I'll preface this by saying that I'm not, in general, I'm just not a guy that likes to go sit on the beach and do the whole water thing and sit and tan. I'm not that kind of person. So for that reason, I'm gonna probably say the beach because I can just ride on the boardwalk. I love playing the arcade games.
You just said you're not the beach, and then you go to the beach.
Well, I'm saying in general, I don't like going on a boat or water, doing water activities. In general, I don't like going to the beach. I don't like going to laying on the sand and tanning. That's just not me. Like I said, but if I have to choose lake day or beach day, I'm choosing the beach and I'm riding on the boardwalk and I'm ripping arcade. I'm not going on the beach. I'm ripping the
You're
boardwalk.
an arcade guy?
Yes. You come on, bro. I'm literally I used to rot the arcades
how many hours do you think you can spend 2 hours there just playing games?
2 hours. I'd spend 2 hours on one game.
Nah.
Me and my brother used to get excited to go down to the beach just to play the arcade game that you'd win a soccer jersey in. We used to have every nation soccer jersey just by winning this game.
Wait, were you a sweat in arcade games
sweat, skee ball sweat, arcade sweat, basketball sweat, with the hoop when the ball would come down. Yeah, sweat, sweat.
I did not know this about you, bro.
We got to rip the arcade, bro.
Dude, that's a lot.
I would love that. I have not been to an arcade in so long.
Wow, so you're a big Dave and Buster's guy. Let Dave and Buster's sponsor us.
Dave and Buster's doesn't really
That's an
have the vibe.
arcade, bro. That's
It
an
is, but it
arcade.
doesn't. It doesn't have like the boardwalk vibe that I like. Like,
All right. Well, that's see what I call being picky, but I love that because in life you need to be picky.
well, you go to
But
Dave and Buster's, and you got the mini Twitch gremlins that are walking around with their fingers all. I mean, like it's just disgusting. Like, if we're being honest, Dave and Buster's
what are
is
you,
a
what are you
cesspool.
talking about? You didn't even finish the sentence. We got fingers. Oh, they're disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, like they're just like little 7, 8, 9-year-olds running around. Like the parents can't even control them. That's the Dave and Buster's. The arcade is like, everyone's chill because they're at the beach. Like the vibes are good. Dave and Buster's, it's like they're just trying to kill time for the kids. You know what I mean? Come on, Juan. I got something to ask you.
Yeah.
Let me think.
You don't. That's crazy. So you
No,
literally go,
good.
I need to ask you something, and you don't even have the question ready. Unbelievable.
Yeah, because
Unbelievable.
it's the unstructured show. Like I don't.
Yeah, so you're just going to pull a question out of
Okay,
your butt. I got a question for you.
I'm
Celery or
going to.
carrots?
Well, you got to think. I can't just be asking the worst questions.
No, you
Now
can't. So I'll ask you a very simple question. Celery or
But
carrot?
I'm up. What do you want to ask me? Because I have something for you.
Celery or carrot?
That's a great question. Celery. Even though the carrot has a better taste, for sure. But the celery has got aura that the carrot doesn't. Because the carrot, like, it doesn't have any versatility. You know?
That's BS. You can have peanut butter with carrots.
That is disgusting. If you have ever had peanut butter with carrots, please drop a comment and back Joanna up because that is foul. I'm going to gag.
No,
Let
it's
me,
not.
let me switch topics because
You
I'm
think
gonna
that's
ask,
foul?
I have never heard of that. That is foul.
Says the one that had peanut butter with cheese with popcorn and go, that's great. Whatever type of
What are you talking about, bro?
the popcorn you had with cheese, and you're like, this is
It's
so
caramel. It's different.
good. That's God.
It's really good, bro. You would not be hating on it if you tried it. I'll say. All right, fine. Let's do a challenge, and let's do a challenge, and if I lose this one, then I gotta try carrots with peanut butter. But we gotta figure out something that you gotta try. All right. Let me think of something that I eat that you would probably never eat.
And also, what's the thing you had to ask me?
But I'll ask. I remember that. I won't forget that. Let me see. What's one thing that I eat that you would never eat?
Anchovies?
No. I'm gonna have to eat anchovies, which is annoying. It's so annoying. Unless Verhage has a hat trick in Game 6, I'm.
Are you cooked for that one?
Yeah.
Go to your nearest Walgreens.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get anchovies. What do I eat that you wouldn't eat? I don't know. Like,
Do you eat asparagus?
no, not really.
What about red beets?
No. I'll think of something. But the question I wanted
Do you
to
like
ask you,
do you like
Joanne-
melons? Do you like melons?
Yeah.
I hate melons.
All right. Okay, I got it. Cantaloupe.
I hate cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
Yeah, I hate cantaloupe.
Joanne, you have to eat cantaloupe. We have to figure out a challenge now. But
Okay,
if
right.
Joanne, if you lose, you have to eat cantaloupe, and if I lose, I have to eat peanut butter with carrots, which sounds foul.
It's not
All
bad,
right. How
bro.
about this? Now you guys get to pick the challenge, and we'll do it next episode. Drop a comment. If I lose, I have to eat peanut butter with carrots, which Joanne somehow enjoys. And if Joanne loses, he has to eat, what was it that we said? Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
Because Joanne doesn't like cantaloupe, which is also crazy. Joanne, if you went to the Apple Store and you got a brand new iPhone, you can only have 5 apps. Now think about this. You can only have 5 apps, and you can't download or delete any of them. What 5 apps would you have?
Great question. That's a phenomenal question. I think that's the best question you've ever asked on the podcast. I'm gonna go Instagram, WhatsApp
Okay.
to talk to my family in Spain plus my normal family,
Okay.
FaceTime, ESPN,
Okay.
and investing app like Robinhood or whatever.
Okay. Okay. I like those. Those are some good answers. I don't
What
know.
about you?
I would say the Real app, which is a sports app. It's basically ESPN on drugs. So go Real app. I'll go Twitter for sure. Real app, Twitter. I was gonna say Twitch, but I don't need Twitch. I'll go messages for sure. iPhone messages. Did I say Instagram already? Instagram. And the fifth app that I would. Oh, I want to say this, but I'm gonna have to go with a game. I'm gonna have to pick a game because I don't have a game.
Clash of Clans.
Subway Surfers.
Wow.
Real app, Twitter, Instagram, Subway Surfers, and I forgot the last one that I said.
Messages.
Messages. See, you remembered. W's. If you could have any 5 apps on your phone, only 5, drop a comment what they would be. Absolute W's. Juan, what is the goal? What is...
What?
I'm going to take a 5-second intermission and you can continue.
Brought to you by Little Bites. Little Bites is your go-to snack for ages 6 to 12.
Golden question time. Juan, this is very important. Unless you have anything else that you want to talk about.
No, I'm ready for it.
What is your word of the day and why?
Community. Why? Because right now, we talked about at the beginning of the podcast, we're just this divided nation. At the end of the day, without community, without that C, there's nothing. What's the point of being a millionaire with no friends or nobody to around to celebrate with? Or wouldn't it be cooler to be a middle class person and have a lot of people to cherish life with? Because isn't that what life's all about? So you tell me which one you want to choose. Because I'll tell you one thing. The Rangers have a crazy fan base. That's a community. And Penn State has a phenomenal fan base. That's a community. So you pick your community. What's yours?
Beautiful, beautiful words, Javon. My word of the day is love. And now this word is it's sometimes used in circumstances that, some aren't warranted, but you have to have a certain group that you love. And you can't just love everybody because that's not realistic.
I've tried that, by the way. That works.
You need to hone in on the people that you love and enjoy life with those that you love. And if you can't go up to someone and tell them that you love them and you genuinely will dedicate your time to help them, honestly, you shouldn't be putting that much time into that person. So cherish the people that you love and understand that those that you don't love maybe aren't as important to you as you may think. So my word of the day is love, and I think love is very important. And choose wisely who you love in this world because you never know. They could stab you right in the back. So that's
correct.
The word of the day. Love.
That's the word of the day, love. And love your neighbor as thyself. From the Unstructured Pod, Eden Zaretsky, Juan Faura, we out.